All right, today was the last day of the EAS 2026 conference, and my key takeaway from the talks today, I got to go to a talk from Dr. Jay Evans from the USDA Beltsville lab, and it was on Tropilaelaps mite. So if you're not familiar with Tropilaelaps, it is similar to Varroa mite, but different and worse in some ways. So the Varroa mite, it lives under the cappings, but it can also feed on adult bees. Tropilaelaps cannot feed on adult bees, and so they've got to feed in the brood, and they reproduce in the brood. So they spend less than 24 hours out on the bees where it's easy for us to treat them. And they also reproduce much more quickly than Varroa mites. They have more generations in the cappings. And so it's a little bit concerning. They move fast on the comb. They're small. It's going to be difficult to test for them, to identify them in the hive. But good news is that this is a pest that jumped from its host species to the western honeybee. There's other countries around the world that are already doing a lot of cool research in Thailand and China. Russia, little parts of Russia have the Tropilaelaps mite now, or tropimite, and the country of Georgia just got them last year, and they kind of have a similar climate to us, and so the research that's being done there is going to be very relevant for us. Good news is that our mite treatments, we have some that work, and they're doing a lot of research and development on new treatments for the tropimite. Formic Pro is very effective at treating both Varroa mite and the Tropilaelaps mite, so that's encouraging. It penetrates the cappings and kills them into the cappings, so that's excellent. We have one really good kind of tool in the tool belt already. Lots of cool research that is being done by all these chemical companies that are working on options, both organic and non-organic and all kinds of things in between. So more to that to come. The good news is that Dr. Evans suggested that it might be years before it actually makes its way into the U.S. because there are controls at the borders, and that those controls have been working. So it's not all doom and gloom, and we do have some options. So that's all good news. Everybody be blessed.